Bonjour, bonjour les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. Today I want to show you this melon here. Melon in French language we say melon. And this melon is not any melon, it's melon de Cavaillon. Cavaillon is a city in France, in the south of France. So you can see in the label here, melon de Cavaillon. And Cavaillon is very famous for the melon. So it means this melon, I'm not sure why, they came from this place, people really like them in this place, and therefore it became like a brand. So I will show you on a presentation once a map of France, and I will show you because you have different products, local products that became very famous. For example, you have the prune or the pruneau, dry prune. They come from Agen, so Agen is very famous for the prune. You have the mustard. The mustard is very famous. It comes from Dijon. You have so many local specialities like this. The goose liver. It's also different cities. And the cheese, of course. You have some cheese from some specific cities or areas that they became famous. Now, of course, you need to be aware. Does it mean that the product like this melon is better here because it comes from this place? Not necessarily. What happens sometimes is you will just pay for the brand, and even what they will do is they will kind of cheat you. So they will just come there. For instance, in Corsica is very famous for the white pig, the brown pig, or the dark pig. So what they will do is they will simply import the meat, the pork meat or the pork from some other countries, from Eastern Europe, even from China, I heard, and then they will do the sausage and they will say made in Corsica, pure sausage from Corsica, but in fact no, the meat is imported from elsewhere. So that's the strategy. That's the same for, of course, for the bag. You see the RV bag. RV is the biggest scam, I believe, is the biggest scam in the world. You know, so you have all these foreigners, wealthy foreigners from China, from India, and they all rush in Paris. I will buy my RV bag, but in fact they pay for the brand. The quality is just so, and most of it is not even made in France. So they buy the leather in Eastern Europe. The workers work in different countries, and then they put it together in France and they say RV made in France, but it's not made in France. The design maybe is French, and it's not even sure anymore that the design is French. You pay for the brand. So that's what I want to tell you today. I will talk to you next time. À bientôt les amis. Au revoir, au revoir.